moving forward. Now, they're going to replace this kid who's frozen on ice, who's Disney on Ice, with David, the new kid. He is a robot. He's the prototype version of the one that the other guy was talking about at the very beginning, saying, I propose we build a boy who can love, a robot boy who can love. Now, he's wearing white symbolically because there's a connection with the sky, which is ice, basically, right? Let's check out his name, David. You all know how to spell David, but do you know how to spell it in the ancient Phoenician? If we take a look at David in the ancient Phoenician, like I said, there is no letter A. This is read right to left. So as you can see, there's a little triangle right here. That's the letter D, like we talked about, that symbolizes the doorway. This Y is that same exact Y shape that we saw earlier, which is really the Vav. It's really the Vav. It's really the hook, right? So we've got a door, a hook, D, V, or D, U, D. So a gateway, a hook, and another gateway is the name David, the king of legendary times. Here's another version of, this is actually written in rock. This is real examples of the name David, at the very least, being found written on rock. So you can see the ancient Phoenician here. So for example, this is like that looks like a B or Beit. This is I, and this is T. Beit, which is house, and then Da-u-da, which means David. So this literally says the house of David. All right, cool. Anyways, so this is the house of David that you're looking at. These are the glyphs, right? Here's the bottom D shape with the line underneath it. Here's the top D shape. And then here's the Y in between them, connecting one portal or one doorway to the other doorway, giving you DVD, David, connected by a Blu-ray. Interesting. Now, speaking of Blu-rays, right? Check this out. I want to show something interesting to you. So the blue beam shoots up, hits this dome underneath the larger dome, right? And it's the moon and stuff like that. And at the bottom is Mount Meru. That's the place where the light is born. That is the birth of the saving energy that fills this world with positive vibes, with positively charged energy, leading us into a golden age. Watching this movie for 2 days. All right, you can find this reciprocated throughout history in ancient paintings and stuff, which we can when we look up and we research the nativity scene. Native means to be born, right? So if we check this out, we've got like some sort of mountain type deal, some steep mountain. We've got this dome up there that has stars on it. That's also super interesting because that's not our dome. Our dome is the other way around, right? But this dome is an inverted dome with stars all over it. Almost like it's one of those little projector things you put into like a baby's room and it projects the stars onto the ceiling or whatever, right? And there's a blue beam shooting straight down, splitting into 3 to where the Savior would be born inside of the cave. Or the plasma volcano, if you look at it the other way around. It's shooting upwards from Jesus, actually, going up into the sky. Here's another version of it. Now, there's going to be many, so I'm just going to I'm going to go through these a little quicker as we go, right? All right, so this one also has the stars on it, right? This half dome facing us, facing downwards, going straight down into Mount Meru and into the Cave of Saviors, resting upon the head of Jesus. Here's another one. Boom. This one shoots down. It's not a blue beam, but that's okay. It's the same type of concept, right? You can see it there. Can you see it there? Yeah. And you'll notice that sometimes they make this mountain, this cave mountain top, as you can see, right? It's inside of this mountain, which is basically a volcano, okay? And it's split sometimes. Sometimes they actually add the split for Mount Meru right over here, going around, acting as the witness or the electrical arc of the covenant. And you've got the inward inverted dome shooting down the blue beam that goes all the way down into the Cave of Saviors. Interesting find where they have this inverted half dome with the stars on it and a light that goes down inside of this cave. Here's another one. You can see the 2 peaks right there. Go ahead and zoom in on this one just a bit here. Here's the baby inside of the mountain, the beam coming straight down, the witnesses, etc. Here's another one with the blue beam and the inverted dome going down